Hare Krishna Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Some kirtan,
Okay.
Gaurartik.
Yes. Gaurarti Mahamahotsav ke. Srila Prabhupada ke. Kivayo Jaya Gaura Shande. Bharati Ko Shobha.
Kivayo Jaya Gaura Shande.
Yaham Navitattavane Jagamana Lova Kibadaki Nanitasha Vamigadadara
Kibaraki Nenitasha Vamegada
Nikateya Dvaita Srini Vasha Shatradara
Nikateya Dvaita Srini Vasachatradara
Kiva você ache Gaurasha Ratna Singhasane
Kiva Voshi Ache Gauracha
Harati Gaurendrama Hadi Devagane
Aroti Gorendama Adidevagane
Harati Kaurem Brahma Adi Devagane
Aroti Gorendama
Adi
Adidevagane
Kivanaga Hari Adi Kari Chamaradulaja
Kivanara Hari Hari Kori Chamara Dula
Samjajamu Kundavasu Gosadi Gaja
Sanjadamu Kunda Vasu
Gosha
Gosharigaya
Kivasanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Vaje Karatala
Kiva Santa Vaje Ganta Vaje Vaje Karata
Madhuramre Dangavaye Paramarasala
Madhurami Danga Pare Paramarasala
Kivavaho Kate Chandra Jini Vadana Jala
Kiva Vahu Kati Chandra Dini Karana
Gala Deshe Vanamala Koreya Lamala
Gala Deshe Vanamala Kore Jala Mala
Kiva Shiva Sukang Arada Preme Gada Gada
Kiva Shiva Sukhanarada Premegadaga
Vakati Vinodadeke Gaurara Sampada
Vinoda Deke Gurara Sampada
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vachadya Vishatarine Namaste
Saraswati Deva Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Vesatarine
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Haraya Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hare Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Gopal Govinda Ram Simadhusudan.
Gopala Govinda Ram Srimad Sudana.
Gopal Govinda Ram Simadhusudan.
Gopala Govinda Ram Srimad Sudana.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Giri Govardhan.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Giri Govardhan.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva,
Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva,
Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Jaya Guru Dev.
Jai Jai Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Jai Jai Guru Dev.
Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudeva ki.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotra Sadashi Shriman Chalesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai,
Oh, Nanda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki.
Jai,
Namacharya Sahaida Thakur ki Jai.
Jai.
Papa Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Heta Gadadhar Shri Sadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopavina Shama Radha Giri Gaurani ki Jai. Shri Shri Parandham ki Jai. Mayapur Dham ki Jai. Shatpura Dham ki Jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Where Premanandi has now Vishnu Padaya. Bhutale Swami. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurani. Prachakmenya Visishta. Can you chant the Sringadev prayers?
Okay.
Namaste Narasrinkhaya.
Namaste Radhashinkaya.
Raya Daya Darine.
Dala Dala Dala
Yanyakashi Purvashaha.
Hiranyakashi Purvashaha. Nishinhade, 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 Jayo Nishinhade.
Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad.
Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad.
Jai Sri Lakshmi Nrsimha Bhagavan ki.
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj ki.
Jai.
Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipanao Sadharma Samstapako.
This conference will now be recorded.
Sakarino Tribhuvane Manyo Saharanyaka Ro Radha Krishna Radharavinda Bhajana Nandahina Mataliko Vande Rupasan Natano Raguyago Chichiva Gopala. I offer my obeisances to the six Goswamis, who are very expert in studying all the revealed scriptures to establish the devotional service of Radha and Krishna based on eternal religious principles. They are worthy of respect and surrender because they are always absorbed in the devotional service of Krishna in the mood of the gopis. Jai, so Prabhupada ki jai. So here we are for our evening walk. Prabhupada used to have morning walks. Now we're out with evening walk with Nitai Gaur Sundaras, Dr. Kiran Desai. And probably you can hear the wind blowing. Yeah. We're still adjusting our schedule a little bit. But it's very nice to be able to associate with devotees and discuss Upadeshamrita. Hasagoshi. Rupa Ragu Nata Pade Hoy Beakuti Kabihama Bujabo Se Yugala Kiriti Rupa Ragu Nata Pade Hoy Beakuti Kabihama Bujabo Se Only when I become anxious to study the literature left by the six Goswamis, headed by Rupa Raghunath, will I be capable of understanding the amorous pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So Prabhupada quotes this verse from a song by Narottam in the preface. And if we research it, it has a whole history, just like all the citations to Upadeshamrita. In the preface, Prabhupada said, Upadeshamrita constitutes first instructions for neophyte devotees. Of course, it's a summary of everything, and if we follow all the citations given in the purports, then we go beyond the summary. We go to a very detailed explanation, intellectual explanation, demonstration of Krishna consciousness. So we were looking at text number 3, and Goswami says, Utsahan Nishchaya Daryat Tatat Karma Prabharanat Sangatyaga Vrite Shadbir Bhatir Vinashati. So this is 6 things, because in text number 1 he gives us six things we have to do to become guru of the world. We have to control the pushes of the tongue, the belly, and genitals, the pushes of the mind, speech, and anger. And then we become qualified to become a guru anywhere. We can accept anybody as our disciples. Yeah. In text 2, he gives 6 things that will make this difficult, 6 things that will make it easy, this text number 3. Utsahan Nishchayad Dharyat Tat Karma Pravartana Sangatyagat Satovate Shabir Bhaktir Prasidati. Shad means 6. Shabir Bhakti means these Sabir Bhakti. The Bhakti Prasidati. It will make these things easy. Don't make Bhakti easy. So Utsahan, being enthusiastic. Okay? Of course, sometimes you might confuse passion for enthusiasm. Some of you become very passionate about their activities. Passion means, extreme desire for some result. In terms of my body, my prestige, my family. So there's not much intelligence, perspective. Goodness, we do things on the basis of intelligence, not the plans arising on the chariot of the mind. And intelligence is understanding that Krishna is all pervasive, Vasudeva Sarvamati, and he's everybody's dearmost friend. Bhoktaram Mitapasham, Sarvalokam Suhridam Sarvadehinam, Suhridam Sarvadehinam, friend of all living entities. So, Prabhupada says we have to be enthusiastic. That's the main thing. Action executed in Krishna consciousness with intelligence. So if you lose your enthusiasm, you can always find it in your intelligence. Who am I? Why am I here? What's going on? What should I do? What's the goal of life? And of course, Bhagavad Gita is the basic answer to that. And Krishna tells Arjuna, anybody who studies this conversation, he worships me with his intelligence. Nitsahan Nishchayat Daryat Tata Karma Pravartana. And Nishchayat means determination. We shouldn't be disturbed. There's some small fault or some big fault, but at a lifetime in preparation. How many times do we have to keep trying? Unlimited. How many? Unlimited. How many? Unlimited. There's just no choice. We made a decision that we're going to make Krishna. We're going to wake up, and help Krishna once again in his plan. Uchstahan Nishchayat Dharyat. And some patience, some tolerance. If the result is not immediate, it's okay, that's natural. And then Tat Karma Pravartana. Especially wanted to talk about today a little bit. Tat Karma Pravartana means following the rules and regulations. So we have one verse here, maybe you can see it on the screen. And Prabhupada says, devotional service means transcendental activities. Okay, what does devotional service mean? Transcendental activities. On the transcendental platform, there is no contamination by the 3 modes of material nature. Lamenting, hankering. This is called Vishuddha Sattva, the platform of pure goodness, or goodness free from contamination by the qualities of passion and ignorance. I know when I was becoming a devotee, I couldn't quite understand that. What was wrong with being good? And so there's nothing wrong with being good. Where the mode of goodness in the material world is actually always contaminated by passion or ignorance. As we're understanding things, the material world is a mirror, okay? And it's reflecting the spiritual world. And so people who see a reflection of an apple, you turn around, okay, let me get the apple. We don't try and find some way to get the reflection. But what gives the reflection an experience of reality? In Vishuddha Sattva, pure goodness, then we can see that it's a reflection. But if it becomes tinged with hankering, I want this, I want that, I want this, from my material perspectives, or it becomes tinged with fear or history, anxiety, a mode of goodness, mode of goodness and mode of ignorance, desire and fear. Then it starts to become real because it has a past and a future. Oh, yeah. So the modes of nature create a kind of, for example, I'm walking right now. I walked a little bit ahead of the Tagore Sundar and Dr. Desai. Maybe discussing stock options a little bit. But I'm walking on the asphalt road, and it's a little bit, difficult negotiating here and trying to talk at the same time. So my mind is a little cautious that I can fall down. If I fall down, I can I'll hit my elbows and my skin on the asphalt, and it'll scrape it and bleed, and there'll be screaming sensation from the wound. Yeah. So that I'm experiencing the asphalt as if, this could happen, that could happen. So it has an existence now. So in Vishuddha Sattva, pure goodness, there's no material past or future. Well, they exist, but they exist simply as references to the present moment. The present moment is real, okay, in that sense. But our attitude towards it is based upon, the so-called present and the so-called past. If somebody gives me some money, that's my attitude towards the money. So let's go back here to Prabhupada's comment. Transcendental devotional service means transcendental activities. On the transcendental platform, there is no contamination by the three modes of material nature. This is called Vishuddha Sattva, the platform of pure goodness, or goodness free from contamination by the qualities of passion and ignorance. In this Krishna consciousness movement, we require everyone to rise early in the morning by 4 a.m. and attend Mangal Arti, or morning worship. Then read Srimad Bhagavatam, perform kirtan, and so forth. This is what Prabhupada is describing there. There are transcendental activities. But it's very nice because he's starting off with these transcendental activities. We would say our priorities are to always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. Always to contemplate, meditate on Krishna in any circumstance. I don't know where it's from. I couldn't find it, but it's a verse that Rupa Goswami uses. It goes, Smartadya Satatam Vishnor Vismartadya Na Sadhujatapshit Sarva Vidi Nisedayor Etayor Eva Kinkaraha. Kinkara, Ainanda Tanuja Kinkara. Servant. Kinkara. All the rest of the vidis, rules and regulations, are servants of this rule. Smartadya Satatam Vishnor. Always contemplate, meditate on Vishnu. Vismartadya Najatuchit. And don't forget him at any time. So that's the whole purpose. Otherwise, Niyamahagraha, we're following rules and regulations. But because we want to have a good impression on people, we want to have an impression on Krishna, so he'll give us liberation, he'll give us mystical powers, or he'll give us the gross sense gratification. So all of these things depend upon Smartadya Satatam Vishnor. So Prabhupada, when he's giving these, he starts off, that's the first thing you want to do. Then after that, in our priorities, next is always chanting Hare Krishna, 16 nice rounds, enthusiastic rounds every day. The third thing in our priorities is follow the four principles. Because even if we can't follow the four principles, it's more important to be chanting Hare Krishna. And then eventually you'll become purified of the material connection. Okay. Always remember Krishna. Chant 16 nice rounds. Follow the four principles strictly. Then our Vaidya Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti, is a full morning program. And Prabhupada gives a very nice summary here. Rise early in this movement. In this Krishna consciousness movement, we require, requeremos. In Spanish translation, it says pedimos, which I think is a little bit lighter. But it's not a petition. It's a requirement. If we're not rising by 4 a.m. in the morning, we're not satisfying the requirements to be in this Krishna consciousness movement. So we can't complain if we're not making any progress and other things like that. Yeah. 4 a.m. This is also Prabhupada says, when Brahma Muhurta, up and chanting Hare Krishna, Brahma Muhurta. He talks about that in terms of Lord Krishna's daily activities. Brahma Muhurta, each Muhurta is 48 minutes, as far as we know from our study of the Jyotish. If you look on the Wikipedia, you'll find Muhurta. And so just like we divide the day into 24 hours in the 60 minutes each, and the Vedic culture defines it exactly into 30. And 30 times 48 is just the same number of minutes. That's 24 times 60. Yeah. And on the Wikipedia, it defines each Muhurta has a name. Some are inauspicious, some are auspicious, some are very auspicious, some are mixed. So the Muhurta from 96 minutes, 2 Muhurtas, until 48 minutes before dawn is called the Brahma Muhurta. Brahma means the greatest, expanding without limit. Then after that is the Samudra, ocean Muhurta. So most of the Muhurtas are auspicious from basically until 2 o'clock in the morning until about 10 o'clock. Yeah. Mode of goodness. Yeah. So especially this Brahma Muhurta, whatever you're doing, you get triple credit. Triple credit. Well, I don't know, maybe 6 times credit. So up and chanting. Yeah. So different places, of course. For example, now here where we are, sun rises at 5:30. So that means that the Brahma Muhurta is starting about 4 o'clock in the morning here. So we should already be chanting, before the actual Mangal Arati service. Yeah. And then 4:30, so then 4 o'clock until 5:30. No, sunrise is 5:30, it's an hour and a half, and 4 o'clock. Yeah, 45 minutes. So for 4 o'clock until basically 4:45 is the Brahma Muhurta, very auspicious. And after that, Samudra, which is also auspicious. So this is take advantage of the natural way that Krishna has arranged this world. Krishna has arranged this world for spiritual advancement or for material advancement. It's our choice. So if we take advantage of these mode of goodness times and people and events, things, then our spiritual life grows internally. So up by 4 a.m., Prabhupada says, and then Mangal Arati, Kirtan. Mangal Arati, so I said Mangal Arati. Now, all the Aratis can be very simple. You can actually do them in your mind. A Manasa Puja. One kind of Manasa Puja is to take a drop of water from the Akshman cup and then offer it for each piece of paraphernalia. Edam Pushpanjali. The drop of water were representing flowers. Sabaya Vyantara Jyotir Esha. You can offer the lamp. Dvipa, yeah. Lamp, incense, flower, like that. And then, of course, some food. So it doesn't have to be like a big arati in the Sridham Mayapur temple or Krishna Balaram temple with 3 pujaris with beautiful, elaborate dresses and silver paraphernalia with 108 Dewiks. We have to worship Krishna according to our particular means. So if one is a sannyasi, then Radha Krishna Nitya Seva, Hridaya Sevive, one should always be worshiping Radha and Krishna when in his heart of hearts. But if one is an opulent Grihastha, then if he doesn't use his opulence, to worship Krishna, then Prabhupada says they are % guaranteed to fall down. Yeah. So we have to use our opulence to worship Krishna. Yeah. Then the Mangalarti. So we have the bhajan. And if we go to the temple, we go to temple in Houston, the curtains open and there's Radha and Nila Madhava. So they aren't dressed in a very, very elaborate, opulent fashion. In a very, very nice, simple dress in their pajamas. Yeah. So this is a very confidential time. What people do you allow to come into your bedroom when you are in your pajamas? Yeah. So a very confidential moment. Yeah. And such an opportunity. So first we sing this Gauravastaka. As we've seen visiting Gaudiya Math Temple, we were staying in the Bagh Bazaar Temple for some time, doing one program. And they had, before the Mangal Arti, they had a series of bhajans they would do, selected bhajans. And I think one of those was the Gauravastaka. And during Mangal Arti, they were using a different bhajan. So I think this Gauravastaka, Samsara Avanala Lida Loka, is one that Prabhupada specifically picked himself for ISKCON Mangal Arti. And of course, it's prayers to the spiritual master. So here we are declaring to Radha and Krishna, this is who we are. The curtains open, they say, who are these people? Yeah. And then we say, oh, Vande Guru, Sri Charanarayandam. We are worshiping this kind of spiritual master. Okay. And then we engage in the Yuga Dharma, chanting Panchatabha and Hare Krishna mantra. So Mangal Arti, we saw a message on the wall in the Los Angeles temple when we were visiting. And it said, Prabhupada has requested that all kirtans, there be 20 minutes of Mahamantra. Yeah. And then he, in the Lord Chaitanya in his youth, he adds that we can also add the third mantra. We should add the third mantra. Haraye Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Nama, Gopala Govindaram, Sri Madhusudan. And so the Hari Harai, that was added by Narottam as part of the song. And the other two lines, Hari Harai Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Nama, Yadavaya Madhavaya, that's also part of the song. But it's not part of the Kirtan mantra that Lord Chaitanya was singing. Haraye Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Nama, Gopal Govindaram, Sri Madhusudan. Yeah. So then, Kirtan, and some may be chanting names of deities, Jagannath, a little bit, but basically chanting Hare Krishna. Now, chanting Hare Krishna means that when I chant and you listen, then you chant and I listen. It's not two parallel monologues. Yeah. It's actually a dialogue. Yeah. And when that goes on, the meditation becomes very deep, hearing what the person's chanting. The mridanga, the kartals, the rhythm, and the melody are just to keep a proper perspective so we can enter into the name, the form, the qualities, the associates, and the pastimes. If we're chanting properly, all those become manifest. Chanting the name, then we actually start to see the deities. When we see the deities, then we start to see their qualities. Yeah. Then we start to see their pastimes. Yeah. What's actually happening. The Prabhupada manifests this sometimes. Okay. And then after that, Prabhupada started these Nishinga prayers. Somebody threw an explosive at the temple. When fuego artificial, cherry bomb. And boom, Prabhupada said, what is that? The neighbors. So Prabhupada started these two prayers, Namaste and Adashinhaya. And he said, one is for protection of the movement, one is protection of the spiritual master. Chant the Master of the Arti. So that's how we understand the history of those. Then after that, usually we're reading. We'll do that so many times. The nectar of devotion has become kind of an ISKCON standard. It's nice, but we should understand it. We should understand it at Bhakti Shastri level, Bhakti Bhagavad level. There really is benefit in taking these courses and understanding these books. And then everybody has a chance to chant Hare Krishna, japa. Of course, usually we worship Tulsi after that time too. And it's very nice of the ladies. This is my own particular thing. Nice of the ladies to be responsible for leading that kirtan. Yeah. And also a very, very nice song with nice meaning. So there's a chance to chant japa. The tendency on getting up in the morning is to go back to bed after that. It's some sleeping. But if you stay awake during that time and chant your rounds like a soldier, Hare Krishna, you discover you have strength all day. Then, of course, the deities are dressed. They give us darshan again, and then some class. Yeah? And Prabhupada is reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So that can be it. Just read Prabhupada's books and discuss them, and then a complete program. Prabhupada says really until 10 o'clock. And by that time, we're ready to go out and help innocent people. So any questions or comments? We finished our walk here, and Nittai Gaura Sundar can say hello. Hey, Krishna. Any questions or comments? Who's here? 35 people. Ambarish, Nandamaya, Apsara, Gopi, Arjuna, Astasaki, Bhakta Amparo, Carlos, Chacharatna, most of them. Oh, Sanya Charkalika from Houston's here. Any questions or comments?
Jai Gurudev.
Yes.
Haribol.
Hello, Hare Krishna. Yes.
Gauranga.
Gauranga. Any questions or comments?
He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Yagat Pate Gopresha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate. Jai Gurudev.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody's going to go to Mangalarti tomorrow morning? Yes!
Yes.
We have cameras everywhere. Okay. Okay, so I guess then we'll go back to our ashram now and chant Hare Krishna at 8 o'clock tonight. There'll be a program. We're having a program with Nittai Gaura Sundar, all the devotees here. Thank you all very much. Utsahan Nishtayad Dayat Tatsat Karma Pravartana Sangati Agat Satovate Sabir Bhaktir Vasidati.
Jai Gurudev, Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Gurudev.
Haribol. Jai Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.